Hello, it's good to be with you. My name is Corey Hunt. I am the new Associate Director here in membership at the VFW National Headquarters, and we're going to talk about telephone campaigns. Why use the phone? First of all, it's a consistent source of contact. People change addresses and may not have email, but most people these days still keep a phone and use the same number. Personal connection to members. This is important. Typically our preferred form of communication is face-to-face. When you can't have that, the second best is hearing another person's voice. And this allows for a dialogue rather than just a letter email or an email. The telephone is quick and easy. Quartermasters can access contact information via the post query option on the online membership system, and a call can take less than 5 minutes to retain or reinstate a member. How do we do it? Post Quartermasters downloads a roster of expiring or unpaid members from OMS. Take a look on the right and you can see a screenshot that shows you where to go. Then assemble a team for members to make the calls. Ensure they're trained and familiar with the process. Set a time to make the calls. Make sure that each member of the team notes when the expiring or lapsed member was contacted and the outcome of each call. And then you can follow up with these members. Don't let them renew and then fall through the cracks again. Setting it up. It can be pretty simple. Get your team together. A good number of team members is one member for each 12 to 15 unpaid or expired members that need to be contacted. Make sure that your post officers are involved. Distribute the contact information. Names, phone numbers, and when the members' dues are expiring. Try to find personal connections to the expiring member. Have them contacted by someone they know if possible. Set up a time to make the calls. Calling campaigns are effective on weekends and when members are likely to be home. Try to avoid calling too early or too late or during meal times. Establish incentives for your team. Competitions and incentives can make a membership drive more interesting and rewarding. Prep work. Know your material. Know what the due amounts are for annual and life membership. Be aware of post activities and what's going on in the community and the VFW's recent accomplishments. Familiarize yourself and your team with VFW member benefits. Then set up a time and a place. Use the post if possible. Minimize outside noise and distractions, and be aware of times when your members may not be home or may be unable to talk. Set a time for follow-up calls and contacts. Be ready to collect. Have the ability to collect credit card information over the phone to relay to the quartermaster. Ensure the security of this information. If at all possible, have the quartermaster present and collect the billing information. The telephone approach. Be sure to smile just as you would be meeting a member face to face. Use a pleasant and even speaking voice. Speak clearly and slowly into the phone. Be specific and to the point. Make it personal. Ask questions about how they are and if there's any matter that the post can assist them with. If the member is hesitant to pay dues, remind them of the advantages of belonging to the VFW. Sell the VFW, our achievements, our goals, both nationally and locally. Don't get angry. Accept criticism and overcome it by emphasizing the positive aspects of the VFW. Remember that communication goes both ways. Stay calm, cool, and dignified. Remember that you represent your post and the veterans of foreign wars. Now, talking about what to say. Good morning, John. This is Corey with the VFW Post 7397. I hope I'm not disturbing you. Do you have a minute to talk? If the member says yes, something like, our post is conducting a membership drive, and we noticed that your membership is coming due for renewal. Our goal is to keep our membership strong and active. Would you like to renew your dues? If no objection, you may go on to say something like, thank you very much. We certainly appreciate your continued membership in our post. If you'd like to pay by credit card, I can take that information from you, or if you'd like to have someone stop by to collect your dues, we can set up a time for that. Stop by the post the next time you're in the area or our next meeting. That meeting time is date and time. We'd be glad to see you. If the answer is no, then you may say something like, I'm sorry if this is an inconvenient time. When would be a good time to call back and talk to you for a moment? Some sample objections and answers. If you hear something like, I can't be active or attend meetings, or I don't have time, an answer could be, Well, John, I realize you, and state the objection. Even if you're not able to take an active role with the Post, your contributions and your membership lend support to all our programs. Without veterans like you, we would not be able to carry on the programs that benefit not only veterans, but citizens of our community as well. An objection like, I don't have the money, could be answered like, I can certainly understand that. Your membership dues go towards our mission to help veterans like yourself. If there's an issue that the Post can assist you with, that's what we're here for. And then you can also see if the member might be in a financial bind by talking about the Post being able to assist where possible. Some more objections could be something like, what do I get for my money? What does the VFW do for me? An answer to that could be, your membership in the VFW benefits veterans not only locally, but across the state and nation, and helps us campaign to maintain and improve veterans' benefits for all. Perhaps you are currently taking advantage of some of these benefits, such as the VA home loans, education benefits like the GI Bill, health care and VA hospital and clinics, compensation and pensions, etc. Be willing to talk about what the Post does locally. Use personal experience when possible. If you hear objections like, I don't drink, or don't like the commander, or I have personal issues with the Post, these situations you need to be positive about. Talk about the advantages of membership and the importance of a strong VFW. Be willing to listen to the members' issues and invite them to come in the Post and meet the Post leadership and talk through them. Remember that these are our fellow veterans, and working through issues they may have is part of why we're here. Always stay positive. Do's and don'ts for handling objections. Do remain positive. Do act politely. Do talk about the benefits of the VFW membership and what those benefits mean to the prospect. Don't respond to personal references or problems with the Post itself. Don't take it upon yourself to speak for the Post. Encourage members to visit and communicate with Post leaderships and members directly. Do remember that you represent the Post and the VFW when you contact these members. Avoid arguments and be willing to step away from a potential argument instead of escalating. Do use active listening techniques to form a rapport with the prospect and open lines of communication. Now let's talk about active listening. Active listening is listening for more than just words. It's listening for meaning in what someone is saying. Things that you want to do. You want to reduce or ignore outside noise and other distractions. Concentrate on what your prospect is saying. Listen for feelings as well as facts. Remain open-minded. Don't let emotions disrupt the thought process. Focus on key ideas instead of trying to follow a script. Be willing to ask for clarifications so that you can understand their needs. If a member is willing to discuss reasons they have for hesitation in paying their dues, it means the door is not closed. It's our job to keep that door open and find a way to get them through it. Some more sample responses. If the member says, I'm too busy, you may say, I know what you mean. I'm busy myself. But did you know that the VFW feels every member who pays their dues is active and makes contributions to the VFW? Just your name on our membership roll lends support to all of our programs, and you can enjoy most VFW benefits without having to attend meetings. Without busy people like you, we would not be able to carry on the programs that benefit not only veterans, but citizens of the community as well. Maybe you hear, I can't afford it. You might respond to that this way. Our dues are $40 per year, which allows us to help other veterans and to give them benefits that we've earned. Your dues also allow us to help veterans who might be falling on hard times. Is there an issue that the Post might be able to assist you with? You may hear, I already belong to the Legion or another veteran group. A response to that could be, that's great. Did you know that less than half of the veterans eligible to belong to the organization like the VFW belong to multiple organizations? Your membership helps increase our numbers and allows us to have stronger presence in our communities and in Washington to help us secure our rights and benefits. You may also hear something like, I don't feel like I fit in. You may respond to that in this way. To be honest, I felt the same way once too. But once I saw what the post does in the community and what I could do to help through my membership, I saw that I could be a part of things that meant more than anything else to me. It gave me a place to belong. You may hear, I don't drink. You can respond by saying, we're not just a canteen that serves drinks. We have greater mission to help our fellow veterans in the community and nationwide. Recently, and then give examples of some post accomplishments. You may hear, I've got a problem with the post, or post members, or how the post is run. You may respond, okay, I understand that. Would it help if I set up a time that you could come by the post and speak with the leadership about these issues? As a member, your voice is important to us and needs to be heard. In closing, telephone campaigns are an efficient way to contact our members and keep their dues current. Remember to be an active listener and communicate why continued membership is important. Be professional, polite, and courteous. You represent the post and the VFW when you deal with members. Be ready to answer questions, but extended conversations should be had at the post. Be positive and thankful. These are our comrades, and they need to know that they're important to us. For questions, you can always call me. Call the membership office, and you can find that at 1-888-JOIN-VFW. Thank you.